everyone, and welcome to the session on building a SharePoint integration with custom agents. And my name is Adnan Amin, uh, and welcome to Canadian Cloud Summit. I know you already have taken a couple of sessions today, or might be tired, but I think there are a few more sessions left in the day. And I would also like to thanks to all the sponsors for sponsoring this event. And just a brief overview about myself that I having over 19 years of experience of working on Microsoft technologies, and I am also a Microsoft MVP and Microsoft Certified Trainer since 2009, and I'm working as a Microsoft Technology Consultant in Olive and Goose. And you can also share my contact details where you can contact me. Let's jump into the topic today. What we are going to cover today. We will be discussing about Microsoft 365 Copilot. I know it's been almost over 2 years now with Microsoft 365 Copilot, and we all know most of the topic, the details on this one, and almost every tech conference cover the similar topics. And the things which I'm going to cover today might also be shared on other sessions. This could be a little repetition, but I try to cover something different based on my personal knowledge and personal experience, which could be helpful. We will be doing live demo so that we can get more and more. And I know that when we do the live demos, there could be possibility of getting stuck, but we always take there as a learning that how we stuck and how we can get out of that. Let's see if whether we can get stuck today or not. We will talk discussing about agents in SharePoint, how agents are working, and then we will jump into the Copilot Studio and we'll create a custom Copilot agent, and we'll do a custom integration which with SharePoint, but that could be with any third-party app. Let's jump in there. So just I'm just skipping this slide. So there are two images which I love the most regarding Copilot. One is this one uh, circle which shows which shows the that the Copilot is everywhere in Microsoft technology. Even some time back I was searching on Notepad. I just selected a text, and when I right click on it, it was giving me the option to search with Copilot. If you have M365 license and you are logged in on your Windows, it might be. So if we discuss that Copilot, that's why I just written a topic here. Copilot is everywhere, and if you can see the whole list of the services available, everyone have agent or Copilot listed with them. And this is the second diagram, which is the architectural structure of the Copilot M365, how it is working. It take the prompt and go to LLM, and from LLM, it send requests to the Microsoft Graph APIs, which either go to the public apps or from or Microsoft Graph to the data sources, which could be your doc files and documents within organization, or Dataverse, or any other third-party connector connected app. It fetch information, go back to the LLM, and give you the required result in natural language. And if you can see, the steps are written here. This is a bit older image, but I always share these two images to get if there's someone who do not have the basic understanding how the M365 is working, then this could be helpful. Now, a little more on discussions. If we discuss about what are SharePoint agents, agents these are as we discussed earlier about the Microsoft 365 Copilot and its architecture. So it's your data. uh, I know that we already have M365 connector. It's already doing a similar job, but it's your content within your SharePoint site with the power of the agent, or you can call it Copilot. It's run on the LLM, and when you combine them and give a specific like a specific set of files or knowledge with the users and user interact with them and get search content on them or search any specific information, it give you the key information or the required output. I have been using, if you have used SharePoint search, it's really hard to search a topic. I know we did the customization on search and did when add verticals and many other refiners to get the required output, but the output which is generated with the Copilot edition is another world, I would say. And when you combine them, it definitely transform your business, how the way, and if you are already working with Copilot, you might have known that the way of working has been changed in past 1 to 2 years. Even with the ChatGPT, if you see that everyone is now the way we write blogs or write content or do emails have been changed. If you and everything is getting changed, and so why not on the business side? And if you have attended the Ignite. It was mentioned by Satya that every SharePoint site now will have its own agent. Now we will see that how the SharePoint agents are available on the site and who will get access to the SharePoint agent and and how if we need to customize it, how easy it is to customize. And then, if we talk about the key scenario, why an agent is required, here are few use cases here, test cases here that like for the customer service, sales, marketing, HR, and if you take one topic here like KPI, if it is the KPI that for the HR, reducing onboarding times, and how the agent will work, it will streamline. You will define the information required for the agent and whenever a user comes in, it will go to the HR agent and will get the required output how it will require. And we will see this within our this demo here. Now I will go jump into the walkthrough demo here. And so if you can see here, this is a SharePoint site on which I already have opened. And here on if I refresh this site, let me check if I have also have another site open. Yeah, and this one. So if you see this site and this one have a slight difference, if you can notice on the top bar. It do not have a Copilot icon shown up here, and this one having a Copilot shown up here. This is my account, MVP account, which have a Copilot license assigned, and I do not have a SharePoint Copilot license, premium license, but every SharePoint site have a Copilot agent, so it's showing me the sign. But on this one, it's not showing any of the sign. I will do my custom Copilot demo on this side, but for the SharePoint agent, I'm going to this one. So if I click on this Copilot icon, it will open the agent for the site, the default agent. Every site have a default agent here, and it giving me some prompts here. I can click on the prompt and ask what is the site about, and it just shares some of the information here related to the site. But now, how it create a difference? If I go to the documents here, you can see a list of documents. Now you will see the difference here that, for example, I am going to this specific document. Is there any legal document here? So if I select this folder and ask something, any fields available, I am not writing the right prompt, but I'm just trying to fetch some information from this folder. So when I select this one, it will fetch the information from that specific folder, how this will work. And if you can see the differences, it will be showing me the reference on from that file, that folder. But if I go back here, you can see here there are a couple of agents are created here on this one. How these are created? It is very easy to create an agent here. For example, if we take the example of legal, I click on legal, and you can see here, if I click on these three dots, it gives me the option to create an agent, or I can go there on create an agent from directly from here. It give me the option to create an agent. I can edit it, or I can just open the agent directly on that window, or I can click on it, edit the agent. I can change the name of the agent here, and I can change the icon. And also I can add, you can see it's already showing me the data sources and SharePoint site for the communications, but I can add more data sources here. If I know that there are few more folders which can contain legal files. I can add those, and I can also customize the default prompts here for the user, that for the legal department, what type of prompts are required. Like I have written some random line, which is not actually related to the legal. So I can customize some of the prompts which everyone might require to enter, and I will save and close it. Now I have just created a custom agent within SharePoint, custom agent within no time, and this will be available right now. This will only be available to me. But if I want all the users to have an access to this agent, what they need to do, I just need to publish it over the site. And let me just see that if it is published here. So you can see the legal agent showing up here. And if I click on this one, you will see that file for the, just a second, where is the legal file? There's a file created for the agent, which is saved on, I think must be on somewhere here. Yeah, this one. This is the file created for the legal agent here. And if I try to open this file, this is just a JSON type file, which let me, if I can preview it. Okay, it's not showing me the output here. I just need to download it and then I can open it. Let's leave this thing. But this is the file which contains the information regarding this agent, and we can also modify that in the text also. But now this agent is available. Also, let me check if there's any question going on. So, but this agent is only available to the user who created this one. And if right now I have the access, but I want this to be available to all the users who have access to this site, this communication site. What I need to do, I can't do anything from here. But if I go to the home and if I go here and click on this one, I will click edit. I just click on these three dots, and it's giving me the option to set as approved. When I click on set as approved, what it will do, it will publish the site just like the publishing. It will publish the agent, and that will be available throughout the site now. And one thing I will show you here, when I have submitted the publish button, it created that agent, legal agent file, Copilot file from the from Teams document. Let me check if it already have moved. Yeah, now you can't see that Copilot file here like this one. If you go to the site content and asset library, let me go. Where is this site page? Site assets, and let's see Copilot, approve Copilot, and you can see that the legal agent is available here. What happened here? It's now available at the site level instead of that special document library. And now, how it will be helpful? What will happen whenever a user comes in, and if you're a large organization and with tons of data, and user need to search something, they just need to come to the site, and you can set up some, like if it's a finance site, you can set up the default to that specific one. Like I just made it approved, and I can modify this any of the agent as a default agent. Like this is the HR agent, and I can also set as the default, set as site default. Now this will be a default agent for the site, and whenever user comes to this site and go to the Copilot and ask anything, it will be asking questions to that specific agent. I have just changed the agent so that this one has some more information. And if I refresh the site here, and earlier it was showing the default site agent. Now I'm going to the Copilot agent, and now it's showing me the HR agent directly. And if I go, an HR agent have a couple of documents here. If I am go to modify the agent here, it navigating to the folder, HR folder here. And we can also add, as I mentioned, that multiple libraries or multiple data sources here. Like HR and HR have couple of topics here. Like we were discussing that a user comes in and wanted to know about the onboarding process. So if we go to that HR Copilot, and if a new user is here, and he can ask about the, tell me about, I just written that, tell me about employee onboarding process. It could be a prompt here, which could be helpful, so that user don't need to type even for the most known queries. And now it will go to that folder, HR, and it will fetch all the required details. And now this will be helpful for the employee getting the required output. He can modify the prompt just like we do on the ChatGPT or other tool in Copilot to get the exact output. This is how we are going. We have seen that how what are agents which are available at the site level. And one thing I want to tell you about the agents, that's important, that agents work on the files. So on the specific site, files, news, or any document sources available on that site. But if there is any data on SharePoint list, that will not be fetched because I haven't seen that if that support is yet available. And one more thing which is still pending on the agents here, and which once available could be a very helpful topic here. Like I go to the agents here, you can see here there is an option showing up, uh, add additional knowledge from a public website. Right now, SharePoint agents do not fetch information from public sites. They can only have information from the that specific SharePoint site. And and it's giving me the option to add advanced extensions from the Copilot customization, but this is still not available. Once it's available, you can add topics also on the thing which we are going to explore for next. We can add those also, that will automatically enhance the capability of that agent. Now I'm going to my this site here, this one, and we have we will go to the Copilot Studio here. And Copilot Studio is just like a designer, a way for creating copilots from the within Power Platform, which are very helpful. You don't need to code here. You can just with the help of prompts, you can create the code here. And also it have that was not separately available, but now Microsoft have added the flows here. These are almost similar to the Power Automate flows, but the licensing plan is different. With the agent flows, you will see that The lessons plan is Copilot Studio, and for the others, those are the cloud flows. So if I go to the home here, there are a couple of old Copilots available. And I already have created another Copilot just for the if something went wrong, then we can explore that one. So let's create this Copilot here, and there are a couple of templates now available. Earlier there were not much templates, but now these are available. You can also add. Hopefully, there's a way to add your own custom template here. And I have you can create your Copilot from the start, or you can add a prompt here, which could be helpful. And just adding here a simple Copilot here. I'm just skipping this configuration here. And here, what I can write here, I'm just customizing here. The agent name is, well, now we call the custom Copilot as custom agents. Uh, Agent Neo. I'm just putting around a name here. We can add the icon and description here, and we can also add some public websites here. Like if I go to the what was the session? Like if I open this URL here, uh, add knowledge sources. Here we can also add public websites, which is not available on SharePoint agent. I will add here a public link here, but it giving me an option that the website cannot have more than two levels level deep. So because the event page for this event is have multiple slash, so what I will do, I'm just removing this one, and let's see how much time it will take to fetch and do the indexing for this event. I'm not, and furthermore, you can add more data sources, knowledge sources here, which could be from the SharePoint side and Dataverse. These are still coming up, and once these are available, then these going to be very helpful for the custom agents. But right now, with the help of custom agents, you can go, submit and fetch information from these Dataverse and third-party sources. And you can also add SharePoint sites, document libraries here, and also even you can also drag and drop documents here. So I just have added a public website here, and let's see. I will just add a prompt here for testing. I will just create this one, and then we will test that if it suggests me the event name. Right now, I'm just copying the title of my session from the event. Okay, let me check what is the time for session. Let's see what it will return. Just a random prompt. So the query, I don't have any specific. Okay, it haven't went to the schedule. Who the is for what is it? Oh, let me check on how it will return because it will take a little time sometime for fetching doing the complete crawl. So it only return one of the speaker name, but if I go to the reference link here, it will be referencing me to the correct. Yeah, this one. It is our event site, so it reference to the right side here. And it fetch information from here. So we're good to go here. That's how the customization is working. But now let's jump into the actual scenario here. That how the customization would work here. This is we just what we have tested so far. We have seen SharePoint agents, then we just created a custom agent where which could have SharePoint site and could have public data. So we just test it with the public site, and if even you add Microsoft.com here or learn that Microsoft.com, you will get a complete library of information, and you can just searching from here to learn that Microsoft.com. And this Copilot Studio is available if you want to test on this one. This is available for testing for 30 days trial, which is extendable. This is a demo tenant which on which I am testing it, and I have been using it for almost over 1.5 year now. And every time when I before demo, I just need to extend the trial, and I don't need to pay here anything for my learning purpose. Now, there are a couple of other options available here, which we haven't discussed so far within Agent. It's overview, which is the details of the agent, which we have seen. It's showing the tools. Trigger is something, how this agent will trigger. We can add trigger points here also. And the tools could be, if I click on this one, these are different applications, different sites, which could be the tools here. And even your Power Automate flows also. And similarly, triggers, agents, as it was announced in November, that there will be connected agents available now. You can add any other. We have couple of agents available in the studio. We can also add them and connect them here with you over this agent, but we're not going to cover this today. So, and this is the important topic. Uh, these are topics which before Copilot Studio, it is known as um, Power Virtual Agents, and topics was part of Power Virtual Agents. So what you need to do, you need to create a topic here, and on topic you can create actions where you can use Power Automate Flow to connect with any data source and perform any type of action. And knowledge, which we discussed earlier, that I have added is data source here, and you can add more sources like SharePoint sites, SharePoint content, files from your OneDrive, and more public sites. Tools. These could be your Power Automate flows, and which will be integrating with other systems. Similarly, agents, topics, and these are the activities which you can perform. Like we only perform something. Does it single task here, and it will be showing all the activities used on the tool, and also analytics. Once it's published, then these will be available, and these are channels where you can deploy this custom agent. So now go to the topics here, and we can add a custom topic here. We can add from scratch where we need to add everything, like what could be the prompts when it will start the trigger this over a specific request. So I will just go to the add description with Copilot and ask it. I'm just name help desk. I'm just naming it as help desk topic, and I have added a prompt here. Generate a help desk topic which takes username, issue, and issue detail, and submit this to the agent flow. I don't need to write this agent flow and submit this. I will just create it, and I can also enhance. Can if I need to much bigger, then I can also enhance this information and can add adaptive cards on form, but that will require a lot more effort for once you start using it, and then you will understand that how the prompts are working and how you can extend the prompt to get more complex or more advanced output. Here, uh, so it have written the questions and also created the variables and input fields for me. and on the fly. And these are all informations available here. Let's I will, and one thing is that the first one is the trigger, how this will whenever user comes in and asks something to the this agent, how it will go to this one. So there are a couple of triggers which have it has listed here on help desk topic, support topic, category, issue, anything like this one. So I will just save this thing and I'm just clear the agent here and let me test this one. I have an issue. It will start prompting me for the inputs here. What is your name? This was the first question here. Adnan. Uh, Laptop not working. And description. Oh, yeah. And it just at the end it was just submitting the information here. So if I go to the topic here, what's happening here? It's just taking the input and submitting the information. Now what we are going to do? So far we haven't done any customization. We just created a custom Copilot agent, but haven't integrated it with any system. Now this is the area where we will create a custom flow, and the custom flow will be used to submit the information, take the information from this topic, from these variable inputs, and submit it to the other. If there is a help desk system, you can integrate that one, and we can submit the information direct to that one. But for now, I will fetch the information and submit this to a SharePoint list, and from there we will return an output, which could be the ID, the issue ticket number, or the URL of the link list item. So I click on this one, and there is an option here, add a tool here, and it going be giving me couple of different options. New agent flow. So I have noticed one thing, that when I was creating the flow here, it was taking me out from the agent because I haven't saved the topic earlier. So I was losing my topic, that I was unable to go back if I haven't saved or published the flow. And I need to, if this, it could be a possibility that your flow could be a bit longer and bit complex. So it could take time. So I will suggest you to create the flow separately on the tool window, and you will just need to make sure about these two, on the trigger and the respond uh, activities. So how you can do this thing? This part is the simple one, but I will not do it from here. I will go back, continue without save. Yeah. So this is our agent here, agent new. So I will go to the flow and create the agent flow here. It asks me to add a trigger. I will go to a trigger, and you will see an agent call the flow. Yeah, when an agent call the flow, and I will also add the second one, respond to the agent. So these are the two trigger points which I will use. And when I click on this one, here I can add the variables. I'm just adding a text variable like input name. Variable 2 is input issue. Variable 3 will be issue description. Okay. So I have the inputs now. I have created the output variables here for this one. Whenever this flow is called, it will require three inputs from the agent, and also an output parameter. I'm just naming it as output. I haven't added any value here. Now, what I need to do, now this is the point where I need to find where I will submit this information. So I will go to the this SharePoint site, and I already have created a list for the issue tracker. And you can see the list here. It has a couple of items like issue description, assigned to. These are different fields which can be which we can input from the form here. So I will just take the URL of the site, and if I go to the flow here, this flow designer here, and from here you will see it's showing me different options that on different sources, which I just need to create the connector and start working. Different activities, different tools available. I will just go to the SharePoint, and I can see the create item activity. If you have worked on flows, now you will see that what I'm going to do. I will add the site URL if it's showing me here, this one. Select the list name. Now I will select all the fields and I'll start working on the title here. So for a title, I know that I have created the variables. The variable is name. I will add the input issue, and on the description, I will add issue description. Priority, I'm just setting, and this can be automation, and we can further enhance based on the issue type. We can also, right now, I'm just taking this straightforward issue, but you can do the automation that based on the type of issue, you can ask, you can take multiple inputs. If it's a HR related query issue, or finance related query, or legal query, or it's a IT related query. So you can navigate to assign to specific department here. So assign the claims. I'm just setting up a default name here, and dates on these informations you can just set up accordingly. And I'm just saving this information. And on the response, what I'm going to do. I will just send the URL of the created item. I will see that it's showing me the URL here. No, item URL link to the item. And sometimes what happens, I have seen this on Power Automate, that we are like I am fetching the information on the very next line, and sometimes it takes a little time to create the item or perform the action. So we might need to add the timer job, or to hold for a specific time, so that information is added to the SharePoint, so that on the next step it is available. Now I'm just publishing the information. It's a simple flow, which you can see here. And with the help of prompts, you can also write a bit complex flow here. So it is safe. Now I will go to the agent. I haven't, one thing which I just missed, I haven't named the flow. I will just open agent new. So one thing you might have noticed here, I mentioned you that it is similar to the Power Automate, but not its Power Automate. It's come under the Copilot Studio licensing, and here you can see it. It's showing the plan Copilot Studio. It's not showing the on the Power Automate. It's a different license plan. It comes under the Copilot and works similar to how the licensing works for the Copilot. So it's different, and it's not that based on the number per user or per usage. It's just based on organization wise. And if I go back to the flow here, agent, my agent here, and agent neo, I will go. I'm going down to topics here, help desk topic, and on the topic here, I will add. It is a default message which was created. I am not making any changes to this one, and add a tool. On the editor tool, it's showing me the same options, and let's see if it's showing me my agent because I created that agent here and it's showing me here for the, I will click this one. Now it's giving me the option to add values here for each of the uh, input. I will add the their key input variables for the flow. I will select the name. I will select issue here, and here I will select issue detail, and output is saved there as output parameter as output. So let's see if it saves the information, and let me send the message, and here I will just add that variable output variable so that to see that if the information is submitted. Save, and let's see if the prompt is working. Right now on this custom agent we have a public website which is added, and also this custom topic. So I will go here, test it on the fly. Anyway, just run. Mm, sorry, I forgot what I was writing. I have a laptop issue. Let's see if it understands this one because I haven't given any prompt suggestions. Those are just AI generated. So it went on the right topic, and I will say my name is Adnan. Issue. Uh, I need again. I would say just laptop not working. Not working, and my laptop not working since morning, showing blue screen. That's it. Now it shown the message which was shown earlier, and it just submitted information to the SharePoint list, and I shared the URL, and it prompt the URL here. Let's see if it, so it going to their SharePoint site, it should click on list and showing me the information from that list. And the topic is assigned to the Alex here. Now, so far it's working fine. Let's make some changes, make it a bit more user interactive. Why not add a, what I would say, adaptive card here to show the information at the end. So here I will add a message, send a message, and add adaptive card. But I need to create an adaptive card here now. So what I will do, I have this Visual Studio Code here, and I also have that think designer was open. Yeah, adopt code designer here. And here I can see designer.io adaptive card.io slash designer. There I can see a rich list of designers adaptive cards available, but I only need to show the information. And if I check for the new cards here, couple of different templates, I don't see anything which showing a message here. If I am selecting any of this, like this one, look much simpler, but I just need to show some information. So I just need a simple one. I don't want, I can go for the blank card and create my own JSON. But for me, it could be tough to write, create JSON. So let's take the help of AI Copilot here again. I'm here on the GitHub Copilot and we'll just add a prompt here. Hmm, Create an adaptive or body images. And just I'm saying that don't just use colors instead of images. Also add a link bottom. I just written this simple prompt here. Let's see how it will create. Oh, I have a typo here. Oh, sorry for this. Box with the and body, which UI in also an at so it created a interface for me. How to check this one? I will just copy this thing and place it here to see how the image is generated here, and it's showing me some body and header. So I will copy this one and go to my topics here. I click on edit and will add this here, save, close. So now the information is saved here. I will click on this one and add it. Let me first check the name of the variables here. input issue topic. Okay, so I will go to this one, formula. So I will go there, message header. I will write there topic dot name. Was it name or something else? What it was name. And if I go there on the text block here, I will write hi. And here I will add the person sign. And right here, topic dot, what is the name of the topic dot issue, I believe. Yes, issue. Oh, I will add here issue as the header. Name, and here I will write your request has been approved. So now if I go to that, it also have created the markup for the URL here. So what I will do, I will just add the markup here. That would be dot output, I believe. I hope that these variables are correct. Let me save this and test it now. If it shows the right output, okay, I will just remove this one, this variable. Okay. I have an issue. So it went to the name again, Adnan. And what is the issue you're facing? Phone not working. I have no clue for the description. Let's see if it show me the adaptive code with the correct update. I haven't modified the information shown on that message earlier. It's in progress. Let's see. Don't know what has happened. Don't leave. Let me open the. Not responding here. Let me check on the flow. If it's working, the information is going to the flow. This was the flow, and we have submitted only one entity so far. it only showing one entity, it means that something went wrong or the topic gets stuck here. Let me see the changes. Uh, Issue.
Adnan, just time check
Yeah,
to
just
prepare
I'm
for
just
the
completing. I'm
next
just
meeting. Yep, yep.
doing the
That's
final.
okay.
Yeah. Any questions so far?
Nope, it's all good.
Um, see. Um, Let's see if it executes now. So now you can see here it's showing me the something went wrong earlier, but now you can see that it's showing me the adoptive card with the header title here, phone not working. It's in the from the adoptive card and hi Adnan, the name and the message which I have written. And now at the link, if I click go to the link here, not showing me the let's see if it taking me to the right URL here. So now, yeah, it taking me to the right URL on the SharePoint site. So we have seen that today that how to customize and create, look to the SharePoint agents and we have seen look to the SharePoint agents and the custom creating custom agent from the Copilot Studio, and also we have seen that how on creating a custom action or using custom tool, custom flow, which submitted the information to SharePoint list, but that's not only for SharePoint list. It could be any tool which is available to connect with the flow, and you can submit information to that one. And also, you similarly you can also fetch the information from there with the help of output parameter. We can display those. Like if someone is going to submit the flight, asking for the flight details based on the uh, their reference number or ticket, if this is a help desk system and asking the ticket status, that can be fetched from the SharePoint or the ticketing system. And then we also have at the end, we also have integrated the adaptive card, which helps you for the rich interfaces within these chatbots. So we can also have a rich interface for the for taking the input from the user and same for the output. Now you can reach out to me on my blog, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, and also on you can follow me on the uh, my YouTube channel. And if there are any questions, I'm happy to help to answer those.